Take a look. You can dream big and live large with a compact truck made for both tight parking spaces and wide open places. Powerful, versatile, high-tech. The 2025 Ford Maverick, the pickup offering the lowest starting at MSRP in its class. It's time to see Ford in a new light. And right now, get a $2,500 gas card or $2,500 in total cash on a 2025 Ford Maverick.
There are 350,000 accidents every year in California. Lives shattered, futures uncertain. That's why at Jacoby & Myers we fight, so you get the support and compensation you deserve. Call Jacoby & Myers today because you deserve justice.
Style or substance. Somehow it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or current eligible GMC lessees can get this low-mileage lease for around $349 per month on the Sierra Elevation with a 5.3-liter V8 engine.
Here's who really funds the so-called consumer attorneys of California. Predatory billboard lawyers who descended like vultures on victims of LA's wildfires. The same firms who prey on disaster victims across the state. One so-called consumer attorney stole $15 million from his clients, including a man left with devastating burns in the San Bruno pipeline explosion. While they make millions, victims are left in ruins. Fight back at protectcaliforniaconsumers.com.
Sometimes our coworkers can be a little embarrassing at the office.
Yeah, watch what happened at the San Mateo County Sheriff Office. Adonis, the canine, got into an altercation with an orange traffic cone, we'll say. He playfully fought with the cone before it got stuck on his head. The sheriff's office says he's perfectly fine, minus a little embarrassmental. Oh my goodness.
Like, wait a second, this took a turn that I did not intend.
And this is why I'm so thankful for dash camera footage, because I think this is where we're watching this from.
Exactly. Can you imagine the handler, too, just laughing like, oh, yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah, this is my guy. This is how he behaves at home.
He's a serious force of a unit, I'm sure.
Right, yeah.
He's solving crimes that we couldn't dream of.
He does his job, but also has a little puppy still left.
Yes, of course. All right.
Coming up in our next half hour, more on the severe weather that's hitting our area. Chief Meteorologist Lauren Wallace tracking it all. The latest on Eyewitness News at 7:30. And that'll do it for this edition of Eyewitness News at 7.
Eyewitness News at 7:30. Up next, stick with us.
California state leaders have done the unthinkable. They made electricity more expensive, gasoline more expensive, groceries more expensive, and housing more and more expensive. California is twice as expensive as Great Britain, Germany, and even France. If it was an independent country, California's policies would make it one of the world's most expensive nations.
Grab the keys to a new Toyota. Let innovation take the wheel and elevate every mile. From money-saving fuel efficiency to sleek design and smart performance, there's a Toyota made for your kind of drive. Lease the sporty Corolla for just $229 a month, or lease the hybrid 51 MPG Camry for just $289 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, I'm Congressman Ro Khanna. I've spent my career fighting for Medicare for All. It's the only path to make healthcare more affordable. And Tom Steyer is the only candidate for governor with the guts to take on the private insurance companies and pass single-payer health care. Tom's made big changes before. He took on big oil and big tobacco and won. Tom's the leader I trust to solve California's health care crisis. That's why the nurses support him, and that's why I'm supporting Tom Steyer for governor.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one, your sister. Buddy, the ones who always show up. They all have that little extra stuff. Maybe you get it too.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Get supplier discount for everyone pricing for over $8,300 in total value on this 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500. Plus, Costco executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
April is in full bloom at Tattoo Palace, and so are the winds, with petals and payouts. Every Thursday in April, play slots and table games for your chance at cash. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., 4 winners every hour can win up to $5,000. And at 8 p.m., 1 winner will score $5,000 cash, plus a barbecue grill. The cash blooms every Thursday, so don't miss your shot. It's petals and payouts, only at Tattoo Palace Casino Resort in Lemoore.
Eyewitness News starts now.
Coming up on Eyewitness News at 7:30, severe weather in the valley with rain and hail in Fresno and Madera counties, as well as a second tornado warning. And the good news is a lot of these storms are starting to lose steam. I'll talk about when the storm system will wrap up in your pinpoint weather forecast coming up.
Plus, a California farmer is part of a state coalition asking for federal help in D.C. Hear what he wanted lawmakers to know.
CBS 47 Eyewitness News at 7:30 with Brian Dorman and Catherine Herr. And your pinpoint weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Lauren Wallace. CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Catherine Phillips in for Brian Dorman.
And I'm Catherine Herr. A spring storm hit the Central Valley, and boy, did it ever. This storm brought much needed rain, but it wasn't the only thing that was caught by our pinpoint weather radar. Hail and rain pounded Madera. You can see the pellets of ice build up in this yard outside of a home. There was also a tornado warning in parts of Fresno and Madera counties. And take a look at this new video from the Westlands Water District that captured a funnel cloud. This is over Biola. The video was taken at their Fresno office behind Sam's Club near River Park. That storm forced Clovis Unified and Valley Children's Hospital to shelter in place. That warning since has been lifted.
Our chief meteorologist, Lauren Wallace, has been tracking it all afternoon. She is your first look at your pinpoint weather forecast. Lauren, we've been looking at it all day. What's the latest right now?
That's right. Such an active day for us. And right now, things are looking a little bit weaker. We don't have any active severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings in place. And as we get closer to sunset, which is in about 10 minutes from now, that chance for severe weather really starts to drop back. Let's give you a look outside with our Table Mountain Sky Valley Cam network. And something we haven't shown too much today is all the snow we've been getting in the Sierra. So this is Yosemite's High Sierra camera. At this point yesterday, the rocks in the foreground were bare, and now they're covered in snow, and it's still coming down. And this is a view from the Table Mountain Casino Resort camera in Friant, where we do still have some clouds around, but in general, most of you are a little quieter. Here's the last 12 hours with our radar satellite loop. Not everyone is quieter. We still do have a couple of isolated showers and storms, very spotty in and north of Fresno County, with the strongest storm happening right along Highway 180 and also close to the intersection with 295. A couple of storms there. I will be going over when you can expect everything to really wrap up in your pinpoint weather forecast coming up. But first, we'll send it back to Catherine. And Catherine.
Lauren, thank you. It's the last stretch of the 5-day Cap to Cap Advocacy Conference in Washington, D.C.
State leaders spent a final day working to secure federal funding for our region. Capitol correspondent Aton Wallace is traveling with them and has this report.
Yeah, on this final full day of Cap to Cap, attendees made clear their eyes are on the prize as they lobby the federal government to secure resources and results for back home.
Governor Mikey Sherrill.
New Jersey Governor Mikey Sherrill welcomed as a special guest speaker on this final full day of the 54th annual Capital to Capital Advocacy Conference in Washington, D.C., also known as Cap to Cap. Organized by the Sacramento Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, the 5-day program this year drew a record attendance. Almost 500 business, political, and community leaders from California's capital region. They're in our nation's capital, all to secure resources and federal dollars for back home.
Californians, I love us. I do.
During her remarks, Sherrill spoke about her home, the Garden State, while tying it to our home, the Golden State, saying both face similar challenges, including a tough business climate.
Too many companies have told me that they've had to move out of state to grow. And I know all of you in California face many of those same challenges.
She says that can change with more partnerships and resources from the federal government. But as a former member of Congress, she acknowledged getting things done in Washington is not easy. She stresses the means to achieve the goals must be the following.
Cutting red tape.
Something the 2026 Cap to Cap chair, Terrence McNamara, believes this delegation can achieve.
When we speak with one voice and we say things like the government should be more efficient or we should cut red tape, we hope that our elected leaders listen.
Listen on a number of matters, all during a conference where attendees make up more than a dozen policy teams, each prioritizing a different topic, from fire prevention to education to agriculture.
My great-grandfather started our farm in 1921.
David Ogilvie is a fourth-generation farmer and winemaker at Wilson Farms in Clarksburg, just south of Sacramento. His 1,000-acre farm grows wine grapes and figs. At Cap to Cap, he's part of a team urging Congress to pass an updated national farm bill to bring more support to farmers while also expanding SNAP nutrition benefits for low-income Californians, helping them afford the very food farmers like Ogilvie grow.
We need a strong farm bill, and the farm bill is not just for farmers, it's for the whole economy with programs like SNAP and CalFresh. Those programs will really help the whole community. That has a ripple effect throughout the local economy where that store can continue to buy from us farmers.
Something farmers and really everyone in the region relies on? Water. Placer County Water Agency Board Chair Robert Dugan is helping on that front, urging the federal government to help advance several key long-term projects aimed at securing more water for the region.
The water bank in our River Arc program runs between Placer and Sacramento counties, and it's going to help us bring fresh water supply with water supply reliability to some of the most disadvantaged water communities in North Sac County. But it takes this. It takes what we're doing here at Cap to Cap to make that happen and pull together for the long term for the benefit of the region.
And so that wraps up the final full day of Cap to Cap. But now the work continues at home. As attendees tell me, advocacy for our region never stops. Reporting in Washington, D.C., Eitan Wallace, CBS 47, Eyewitness News.
The top 6 candidates for governor take center stage tomorrow in San Francisco. A poll from Inside California Politics and Emerson College released last week shows Republican Steve Hilton leading the way among voters. Riverside County Sheriff Republican Chad Bianco and climate activist Democrat Tom Steyer are tied for second. Former California Attorney General Javier Becerra, Democratic former Orange County Congressmember Katie Porter both received 10% of votes. San Jose Mayor and Democrat Matt Mahan received the 6th most votes. A reminder, you can watch the debate tomorrow at 7 o'clock on the KC24, CBS 47, plus app for streaming. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 7:30, could artificial intelligence help land airlines?
Our air traffic control systems need a makeover. Hear what the Transportation Secretary wants to do.
Table Mountain Sky brings you the CBS 47 Valley Cam Network. Keep an eye on the Central Valley live and unparalleled views of your community. Witness what's unfolding around the valley. Stay informed, stay connected with the Valley Cam Network, presented by Table Mountain Sky.
For whatever life throws at you, get coverage confidence with AAA Insurance.
For years, politicians have gone with the flow while valley families get swept away. Only one fights against the current, David Valadeo. Others left the valley dry, fields barren, its economy starving. David Valadeo delivers. Clean drinking water, infrastructure built to last, and water flowing back into the valley where it belongs. Thank the valley's own David Valadeo for never going with the flow and being our leader on water.
The Grammy Award-nominated Texas-born maverick Charlie Crockett, Age of the Ram Tour. Friday, May 22nd, Table Mountain Casino Resort. Tickets on sale now at tmcasino.com. With special guest Alicia Blue. Don't miss Charlie Crockett live in concert.
Hi, I need new tires. Perfect timing.
Right now, during our tire savings event, when you buy 3 tires, you get the 4th for only $1.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Right? Can you imagine finding a tire for less?
Sorry, honey. Mama needs a tire.
No, definitely not.
No.
Let's get you those tires.
Okay.
Save big. Buy 3 tires and get the 4th for $1. Plus, enjoy 24 months road hazard replacement coverage. Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
You're driving down the road, and out of nowhere, boom, you get hit by a big truck. But then you call us, and boom, just like that, we're in there fighting to get you the big money that you need. Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Now YourCentralValley.com, pros who know.
When a dental office has its own on-site laboratory, they can make your teeth while you wait. Call Better Life for details regarding their on-site lab today.
For more expert advice, go to YourCentralValley.com/pros who know.
Eyewitness News is brought to you in part by Christian's Mattress Express. This is CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
The nation's air traffic control system could soon get a high-tech makeover.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is pushing a major overhaul, including using artificial intelligence to help manage the skies. News Nation Washington correspondent Rashad Hudson has more.
Is flying safe? It is the safest mode of transportation. But even the safest system has its cracks. America's air traffic control system, a backbone of global aviation, now under increasing scrutiny.
We use an incredibly old, antiquated system.
Much of the system still relies on legacy radar, aging telecom lines, and in some control towers, controllers still use paper strips to track planes in the sky. Now, the Federal Aviation Administration is looking to the future, testing artificial intelligence to help predict congestion, flag potential conflicts, and reduce delays hours before they happen. The FAA says this is not about taking humans out of the equation. It's about giving air traffic controllers better tools to make more informed decisions.
Risks are caught before they become crises. Schedules are stress tested before they break.
Aviation experts say the goal is simple. Keep humans in control, but give them an edge.
Our agentic AI handles the data, people make the decisions, and together we deliver.
The push comes as recent near misses and system outages raise new concerns. Like this weekend when 2 Southwest airline flights were forced to take last-minute action to avoid collision near Nashville. Moments like that add urgency to modernize. Lawmakers still have to sign off on funding, and regulators will have to prove this technology is ready for the sky. Rashad Hudson, News Nation, Washington.
Just ahead on Eyewitness News at 7:30, the weather appears to be calming down.
Chief Meteorologist Lauren Wallace is here with your pinpoint weather forecast.
Certainly had an active day. Showers this morning, thunderstorms this afternoon. Here's a look at some area rainfall totals. Notice that Madera over an inch of rain today. Fresno coming in close to 0.4 of an inch, so a big difference depending on where you are. I will be going over some lingering showers and storms in your pinpoint weather forecast next.
The St. Agnes Men's Club invites you to an evening of glamour and elegance. Step into the magic of Hollywood's golden era as we dine, connect, and support our healing ministry at this year's premier Black Tie Gala. Scan the QR code and join us Saturday, April 25th.
When your home feels clean and healthy,
The people in the price are clean and happy too.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
a 1-800-GOT-JUNK, or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
On the front lines, you do the hard thing because it's the right thing.
Mark out at Mark.
On the front lines, you don't run from the storm. You run towards it.